Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another live stream. We're going to be recapping UFC 311. We're going to go over each and every fight on the card and talk about the card. It wasn't a good card for me. I ended up losing on the card because of Umar. Pretty much, I had too much exposure on Umar. It was my mistake, but we'll probably bounce back next week. We don't have a UFC card next week, unfortunately. I think we have one in February, if I'm not mistaken. Let me make sure. Let me make sure. Yo, what's going on, Larry? In the house, let's go, Larry. Good to see you, man. How you doing? How you doing today? I'm still like salty about Marab. Like, this guy's he's an alien, man. Fucking Marab's an alien. I just can't believe this guy's cardio, bro. Like 30 takedowns. I've never seen anyone shoot fucking 30 takedowns on a Dagestani. Like, it doesn't make sense to me, honestly. Like, I was shocked, honestly. I was shocked watching that fight. Like the fifth round, bro. Like Umar was doing pretty well, but it doesn't matter. It just doesn't fucking matter. Like this, it's crazy to me, honestly. Shit card for me as well. It was like honestly, like it wasn't a bad card. Like I actually enjoyed watching the card. Like Hill versus Jerry was a crazy fucking fight. I mean, that was a war. Like it wasn't that terrible. Like it just my bets really didn't go my way, and I had too much on Umar, but. I could have probably hedged in Marab by decision. If I put 2 units, I would have been up, but it is what it is. Can't go back in time now. At least my unit bet on the card to have the over. Even in the Hill fight, I had the fights and start round 3 and fucking somehow win round 3. It's crazy. Yeah, I'll do a Beltran prediction. I gotta watch tape, man. I don't like. I know about like. I think Paul Hughes has got a pretty good chance. At plus 400, it's not a bad play. But I gotta watch tape on the fights. I mean, on the prelims, because there's like a bunch of new prospects that are making their debut on in PFL. It was supposed to be Bellator, but yeah, it's PFL now because Bellator went under. Let's go salty as fuck, bro. It's all good. It's all good. I mean, winning and losing is part of the game. I mean, if you're not willing to fucking live with your losses, I mean, you're not gonna win in the long run. Umar is defeated. Life is over. I'm so sad. Pick him, bro. It's all good. It's all good. It'll be fine, man. Umar's gonna be the champion. I think if anyone else is gonna be the champion after Marab, it's gonna be Umar. I don't see anyone else being able to be having the wrestling and being able to hold the belt. I mean, I think Umar's like cardio. I don't think Umar's obviously. I don't think he has the build as Habib. His will isn't as strong. Like, but like I still think he's got a bright future. I know people are like calling him a fraud and this and that, but I don't think Umar's a fraud by any means. Let's do a recap, guys. I gotta be live for like an hour and a half. So let's see if we can do this recap quickly. Obviously, the first fight on the card. It was actually a pretty good card. The prelims were actually boring. Like I was like, bro, we haven't seen any finishes. I mean, the first couple of fights are all going the distance, and I was like, bro, I was like, I hope we get a finish at some point. Tagir Becca versus Clayton Carpenter. It was actually I actually thought this was a close matchup than some people out. Even the judges had it 30-27. The first round, I mean, like, Tagir he won the first round pretty much with the takedown. Really didn't do a lot of damage when he got takedowns on Clayton Carpenter, but Carpenter looked pretty good, man. I think Carpenter is going to be in the UFC for a long time, and his striking looked good. Carpenter got kind of tired having to defend takedowns. How many takedowns did he have to defend? There's like a couple of takedowns, weren't there? So they didn't give any takedowns to Tagir for real. Okay, maybe this is tripping out. I thought Tagir has some takedowns in there. Maybe they're not showing. Oh, he got reversals, or that's what it was then. Yeah, I think this is like Tagir's. I don't know if Tagir's gonna be a champion anytime soon. Like, but I don't know. I don't think Tagir's gonna be a champion, but I do think he's gonna be able to beat guys like that are up and coming, like Tagir, like Clayton Carpenter. But yeah, it wasn't that crazy of a fight. I mean, it wasn't that entertaining, but Tagir was able to go out there and win. I had it 29-28. I think the judges had it 30-27, or something like that. So that's the way the first fight went. Tape study's overrated. Yeah, it doesn't matter sometimes, bro. Look at fucking Peyton Talbot, Nakamura. Like, you can do all the tape study you want. Like, then you can't like expect what they're gonna do, what they're gonna go out there and do. Right? Like, Nakamura shot 0 takedowns, no fucking takedowns for Nakamura. Like, I was shocked that this guy didn't shoot any takedowns. I was like, what the fuck is he doing? Like, you can do all the tape study you want, but you can't like control how they're gonna go out there and perform, right? But yeah, next fight on the card we had what was the next fight on the card? Let's see. Next fight on the card was So that was a good. That was a good win for Tagir. Next fight on the card, Bernardo Sopai. This was painful, man. This was so painful. I had a Sopai submission at like plus 1,200, like $20 on that. I had a KO at plus 330, KO on that, and I had Tercios like $5 on that split. Decision for Tercios, and I knew there's a possibility Sopai can probably go the distance here and win on the scorecard. Tercios is pretty tough. He's not gonna just go out there and give up on himself. But yo, he had the submission was right there in the second on, man. Like it was so fucking close, bro. Like that was painful to watch. He had the finish right there. Like it was so many opportunities that he could finish the fight. Tercios is so damn tough, man. This guy's like, I'm never gonna bet this guy to get finished in the UFC. Maybe someone like he fights like someone like who's really good at capitalizing when he's hurt. But yeah, this guy is so damn tough, man. Not even worth recapping. Not gonna lie, gonna give me PTSD from the Renee and Talbot fights. Bro, we're gonna do a recap. I mean, I'm not gonna be a fucking sore loser just because I lost money on the card. I'm still gonna do a recap. We're gonna talk about so we can improve, right? We can learn and improve from so we don't make the same mistakes that we made on this card. So like recapping is important. I mean, I don't always do a recap. I mean, sometimes I don't feel like doing a recap, but I had some time today, so I was like, I might as well just go live and we'll talk about the card, you know. Pentoza beats Marab, bro. I don't think so. Honestly, I know Pentoza has a crazy gas tank and he's got submission skills, but I don't think he beats Marab. As much as I don't like Marab and probably will never like Marab, but it's just a style, man. Like the guy has a style like Bilal Muhammad and Marab, and his striking is actually getting better. Like Marab's striking is actually getting a lot better. Like it's not like a world class striker by any means, but just the forward pressure. Like he's able to just land shots with forward pressure because guys are so worried about getting taken on over and over. Yo, what's going on, Lane? Let's go, Lane, in the house. What's going on? How you doing, Lane? A rough ass night. Yeah, it was. I think for most people it was, but I'm sure there's people out there that if you put one unit on fucking Barcelosa, you had a pretty good night. If you just put like $10 in Barcelosa, you'd be up like what, like $90. Like next time we see guys like this minus 1,200, like we might as well just take the underdog, I guess. Gaffra plus 500 live bet, and yeah, I had like $20 on Gaffra at like +1. I didn't get him at plus 500. I got him like plus 100, I think. So I didn't bet more than that because I was worried Barcelos might get tired, maybe get KO'd later. But yeah, Talbot just couldn't really capitalize, and he couldn't defend takedowns. If he was able to defend takedowns, I think he probably would have maybe found a finish later. Bro, what the hell just happened? My fucking computer just turned off for some reason. I don't even know why. Bro. Okay, we're back, guys. We're back. We made it. We made it. Yeah, bro, the fucking Georgian hackers. I mean, the Russian hackers, bro. They don't want me to be live. But yeah, we're back. I'm glad we're back now. Let's go. Let's get back to the recap. Um, hopefully my PC doesn't crash. I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to just maybe clean it. Maybe it's just the dirt. That's probably what it is. Maybe just maybe I shouldn't have built my own PC. I guess, right? That's the moral of the story, guys. Don't build your own PC. Don't build your own fucking damn PCs. You might save some money. I mean, building your own PC, but like, it's not worth it. Yeah, I did build it myself. I watched the tutorial on YouTube. I mean, Linus Tech Tips. They make content on YouTube for like PCs and stuff like that. Yo, what's going on, Trollstar? I'm glad you can make it to the live stream. Yeah, I was gonna start a new one. I was like, I might have to like open my PC and fix it, but we're back, guys. Okay, so where was I at? So yeah, we're talking about Sopai versus Tercios. Man, Tercios, I don't think he looked that good out there, but the guy is tough. And if you had wrestling, if you had really good wrestling, you could have probably beat Sopai. Like if he had, like, he's got cardio like fucking Marab, and his toughness, he's tough as Marab for sure, but he doesn't have the like the wrestling. I mean, Dagestan wants to lead the Umar loss. Yeah, that's what they're probably. They don't want it. They don't want anyone talking about the Umar loss. I'm glad we're back. Yeah, me too. Troll Star. All right, so Sopai, I think he looked pretty good. He's 24 years old. I don't know where he's gonna go from here. Maybe Rosa Jr. versus Sopai. What do you guys think about that one? Or maybe a C Rod versus Sopai. Like, is it too early to feed this guy to Christian Rodriguez? Isn't he fighting? Oh, he's fighting at 135. Never mind. Yeah, he fights at 135. I don't know why I'd like fight at. Yeah, C Rod used to fight at 135, I think. Yeah, what's going on? How about Ricky's? Yeah, his conditioning is crazy, man. And it's not even just conditioning. Like, this guy's so tough, man. He took so much damage and big shots. I mean, he was close to being finished on like 2 different occasions. I feel like. Yeah, it was like the second on, I think. Second on when he hurt him really badly. But yeah, Ricky just doesn't look for the door. He's not trying to get finished out there. It's crazy, bro. You're gonna have to like if anyone's trying to finish this guy, Ricky Tercios, they're gonna have to like sleep him with one big shot, and or maybe submit him, right? Like with Junior was able to submit him. Yeah, and I had Sopai like submission, and I had a KO like 20 on the submission, and then 20 on the KO. And it was painful, man. I was getting excited because I was like, he's gonna cast the submission. I was like telling the referee to jump in. I was telling you it was the referee. I was like, stop the fight, ref, stop the fucking fight. Holy shit. I was all once I knew like he couldn't finish him the second on, I knew he was gonna finish him after that. Like you could tell this guy Ricky wasn't gonna go anywhere. You could tell he wasn't gonna go anywhere. But yeah, Sopai looked good. He won pretty much every round. I know people are saying Ricky won the first round. I don't. He landed a lot of output out there. He just wasn't able to land the better shots in the first round. In the second round, obviously, was pretty clear. You could have even given Sopai 10-8 in the second round. He was close to finishing him in 2 different times. Third round, I mean, Sopai, I think you heard him in the third round too. Dropped him in the third round. So he pretty much dropped him almost every single round. Maybe other than the first round. I don't know if I remember him dropping him in the first round, but like, yeah, Sopai looked good out there. I think Sopai, his cardio, man, we still have to talk about the guy's cardio, right? Like his cardio, he was fucking tired. Like late second on, Sopai was breathing hard. Like he couldn't catch his breath. So like if he fights someone like Oliveira again, I think they can probably make him pay. If he gets really tired down the stretch, I mean, in the fight. So we're gonna have to keep an eye on Sopai's cardio. But yeah, if someone when he fights someone like dangerous again. But yeah, Ricky Tercios doesn't have any finishing ability. I mean, so he's that's saved him there. If only Ricky had power, yeah, I think he could have probably made him pay when he was tired later if he had power. And it's crazy though. Ricky has knockdowns before. I think he knocked down Brady Houston. I think it was Brady Houston when he knocked him on. So he's got some sneaky power. Yeah, Ricky, yeah, he was eating big bombs, bro. Like I was like, bro, stop the fucking fight, bro. Like bro, he's gonna turn out like Tito Ortiz. Like Ricky Tercios, like if he doesn't shore up his striking defense, like he's gonna end up with Tito Ortiz's brain cells. I mean, yeah, I picked Umar, man. I was like, that was my lock of the century. Umar was my lock of the century, and I'll take the fucking L there. Rob made me eat my words. It is what it is. If you built it, they know they will come, and by then they will mean the random crashers. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't had problems with the. I think I just gotta clean it out now. It's probably just a dirt. It's a gaming PC. Like I built. It's like a gaming PC I built back during COVID, like 2 3 years ago. By now, it's actually a good PC. Like I just gotta like clean it out. I think I gotta get the air. What are those called? The not the air filters, the air pressure thing you can just use to clean the PCs. I gotta do that. That's what I gotta do. If anyone picked Unmar, cousin Umar let me down, bro. He's not my cousin anymore. Umar, we can't call him cousin Umar anymore. How do you think Joel Tomeda versus DDP, bro? I think DDP can probably defend his takedowns and like maybe knock him out on the feet, honestly. But Almeida is a light heavyweight, right? He's a light heavyweight, I think. I think I'd pick DDP in that one. But yeah, I don't know. Joel Tomeda striking looked better, but Spivak is he doesn't like getting hit. I feel like just kind of like covers up when he eats a big shot. Sopa looked good. 24 years old. I still think Sopa has a bright future ahead of him. So good win for Sopa. 24 years old, really good win. The card was going pretty well for us. I mean, then what was the next fight? Rinya Nakamura, bro. Like if you told me this guy wasn't gonna shoot any takedowns, I wouldn't have picked him. Honestly, like the reason I picked Rinya Nakamura, I didn't bet this fight. Like we bet him got for live at like plus 100, like after like the late second round. Because the odds were like I was still kind of worried about like Nakamura maybe catching him later. Maybe Nakamura's finally gonna remember that he's a wrestler. He's gonna wrestle now. Finally, I was like telling people during the live stream, I was like, is he gonna remember that he's a wrestler? Or he's not a striker. Like, why are you going out there striking with Gaffarov? But yeah, Nakamura, like you just can't trust these Asian guys. I mean, these Asian fighters. I don't know what happened. It just seemed he didn't shoot any takedowns, not even one takedown. Nakamura, like he shot 0 takedowns. It's crazy, honestly. Bro, you said I do hate Marab. I don't like Marab. I know he won. Doesn't mean I like the guy. Just because he won, just because he fucking proved me wrong, doesn't mean I'm gonna hop on the fucking Marab bandwagon now. I still don't like the guy, but I gotta respect him, man. The guy, he knows how to win. The guy's good at winning. You gotta respect the guy for doing what he does because he's really good at that. Had a feeling Nakamura would sell. I just can't believe he didn't even try, bro. Like he didn't even try to like get takedowns on this guy. Like, and he got knocked down almost every single round. It was him, not it wasn't like I think Terces only got dropped like once. I think Nakamura got dropped like I don't know 4 times. It was probably like 4 times. I remember like I know they didn't like give him knockdowns after one. They only give him 1 knockdown. So I think after right. How many knockdowns did they give him? I don't know how many knockdowns they gave him, but like it was at least like more than 3, I think, or 3 or 4 knockdowns that Gaffarov had. And Nakamura just he just I don't know what his game plan was. Honestly, it was crazy to see. But yeah, Gaffarov's on a 2-5 win streak right now. And he's getting better, man. Gaffarov was training with Merab Dawsuli. Like that kind of like kept me away from parlay Nakamura and all that. But I just took a pass on this fight pre-fight. But yeah, Gaffarov looked good. If you put a 1 unit of Gaffarov, you would have been up pretty big. What's going on, Daniel? Pick him. Did you see Patty's gym fight against Frimpong? What the fuck is that? Frim? I don't even know who that is. Why did Nakamura not wrestle? Honestly, I don't even know. That's what I'm wondering. I mean, why did he not wrestle at all? That's what I'm wondering right now. Yeah, they only gave him 1 knockdown, right? Like I don't know why. Like I swear there was like more than 1 knockdowns. There was at least more than 1. From what I remember, I think there's like 4 knockdowns. Because I remember like Gaffarov dropping him like at least twice. Maybe it's the second round or third round. Yeah, he was on him. Like Gaffarov looked good out there. I think 30-26 makes sense for Gaffarov. I don't know if they had a 30-27, but they could have probably given him 30-26. Yeah, Gaffarov looked good, but Nakamura, I don't know what's next for Nakamura now. The UFC just like we had what was that guy's name? That fought Pentoza, right? What was that guy's name? Kaya Sakura, like Tatsuro Taira, these Asian prospects, man, they keep taking L's off for L. And they're supposed to win fights. Like the UFC keeps doing them favors. Like they keep giving them good matchups, and they keep letting people down. He's an Octagon fighter. He's like 8-1. I don't watch Octagon that much anymore. I used to like, but I haven't been watching that much. I watched that what's that guy's name? Igor De Silva. I watched his fight with the what was that guy's name in Octagon? I watched his fight. That's just the only fight that I watched recently in Octagon. Yeah, what's going on, Infected? Patty held on to the submission so long off free tap because they said no tapping. So they fought in grappling. Was there a grappling matchup? Like they could. There's no way they fought each other right in MMA because Patty's signed with the UFC. They can't make that matchup. So it was like a grappling matchup. Is that what it was? Who matches Marab resume? I don't know anymore. I don't know. Even Pentoza has a pretty good resume, but like I think Marab right now has the best resume, other than maybe Islam. Yeah, I think Marab's resume is probably better than Topuria right now. But I like the way Topuria is out there knocking people out. I mean, that looks better, obviously. But like if you're gonna go based off resume, like who's got a better resume? I think Marab right now. Japan isn't getting a champion anytime soon. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. Maybe Tatsuro Taira, he's still got a future. I mean, he's still young, relatively young. He's still got a lot of time to make improvements and fix his holes. A full-on gym fight. Oh, so is a gym fight. Okay. Yeah, Marab is the bantamweight goat right now. I gotta give him credit. I'm still not a fan of Marab. I don't like the guy, but you gotta. I can't fucking dispute that. All right, so Nakamura looked like shit out there, and he just sold. Basically, just sold. He probably bet on himself on against himself. I mean, next fight on the card: Carol Hosa versus Eileen Perez. I was picking Eileen Perez, and I switched my pick to Hosa. I was like, I don't know if Eileen Perez is gonna be able to get takedowns. It was a boring fight. It was really terrible to watch. I mean, I almost fell asleep during watching this fight. Perez, I mean, her wrestling is actually getting kind of better now. I didn't think she's gonna get takedowns and Hosa and just control her that easy, and she was able to just take her down as easy as he wanted to. And it was like striking. I mean, Hosa, I don't think she threw more than like 20 strikes in this fight. Normally, like she throws more than like 100 per fight. I mean, so I think that's why the line was like minus 250 for Hosa, because people were expecting Hosa to outland Perez, and she actually got outstruck by Perez, which is kind of crazy to me. So he didn't win the third round, so I don't think the 30-27. I don't know who the fuck gave Perez that 30-27. I really don't get it. Like scoring is terrible in MMA. But yeah, Perez won the fight pretty clearly. I need Dustin Poirier fight news. Isn't Hooker fighting Gaethje? So Poirier. I mean, Poirier probably can fight. I don't know who's gonna fight. Maybe Volkanovski, but Volkanovski's gonna be fighting for a 145 belt next. I think. Terz is his ass. No one ever said he was that good. I mean, but he's tough though. You gotta give him. You gotta give him that lane. He's really fucking tough. Do you think UFC wants Perez to be a UFC champion? I'm sure they do. I mean, why wouldn't they, right? I don't think he's gonna be a champion. No, even though he beat Hosa, I don't think Perez is gonna be a champion right now. What I've seen from Perez, like out there, I don't think he's gonna be a champion right now. But maybe you never know. WMA, I mean, it's pretty much wide open. There's not a lot of contenders at in WMA. What is this? 125 or 145? Which weight class is this in? It's 135, right? So like who 135? I mean, there's like Norman Dumont's up there in the top five. Kelly Harrison's in top five right now. Juliana Pena. I mean, who else is there? Um, I can't even remember. I can't even remember who else is there at the women's MMA bantamweight right now. Yeah, it was a terrible fight. I mean, but they're probably gonna do Kelly Harrison versus Juliana Pena. That's what I think is gonna happen with the women's MMA bantamweight. Women's MMA scoring is so inconsistent. Like even the Clayton Carpenter fight that should have been 29-28 for Takir. I gave the second round to Carpenter, I think, or maybe I give one round to Carpenter. He won at least one round out there. It was the second round because I think he landed more damage in the second round. And then Tahir was able to get a takedown. He really didn't do anything on the takedown. Kobe would smash Poirier. Bro, I'm not sure anymore. Honestly. Like I was like before I was like maybe Kobe can take him down and hold him down. I'm not sure anymore, man. Kobe looks terrible right now. Like he doesn't even like feel comfortable striking with people anymore. DFC wants press to sit on their face. I don't know. Dana White, he's got more than that. Like he's got better looking girls than fucking Perez. Finch had Eileen Perez and RDR submission call. Bro, I had RDR like, but I didn't. I was picking Perez and then I switched my pick later. Whatever. I don't really care about that fight. Marty's hairline. Who remembers when I went crazy on X? Toba needs his hair back and cut all that. Yeah, bro, he shouldn't cut his hair, man. Like that fucking bro. Rajka's the only one that cut his hair and won, right? Everyone else, like they cut their hair and they lost. Norman Dumont beat. I think Norman Dumont's gonna be the UFC champion. I think he's gonna be the next champion. I think he beats Killer Harrison. Honestly, I honestly do believe like Norman Dumont beats Killer Harrison. I don't think he's gonna get taken on as easy as people think by Killer Harrison. And Killer Harrison's striking is fucking horrendous. Talbot needs to he needs his hair back. Yeah, he does need his hair back. Let's move on to the next fight. I mean, so Perez is on a 5-5 win streak right now. So he's probably gonna get a title shot. Maybe in the next, so he gets one more win out there, so he probably gets a title shot. So good for Perez. Good win for Perez. Grant Dawson versus Diego Ferreira, guys. Diego Ferreira really didn't look like himself out there. But yeah, Dawson was able to just stick to the game plan and wrestle. His striking, he was actually striking with Ferreira. Like, it's crazy that Dawson was actually landing the better shot on the feed. I didn't think he was going to be able to outstrike Ferreira on the feed. And obviously, he was mixing in takedowns, right, which helped his game overall. So Dawson, I mean, he's I think he called out Benio Dariush. I mean, does that make sense for Dawson? I don't think the UFC is going to give him Benny Dariush right now. They might give him Joel Alvarez. Like, they might give him Joel Alvarez. Like, I can just see it right now. I can just see the UFC giving him Joel Alvarez or something like that. That'd be terrible though. That would be fucking terrible for Dawson. Like, how does he even win that fight? Like, is he gonna just take down? I don't think he's gonna finish Alvarez if he takes him down. Like, he's gonna swap the submission attempts for him, like Joel Alvarez. I hope they make that matchup. I hope they make that matchup next. Toby, yeah, I think I agree with you. Norman, yeah, I agree with you guys. Norman does beat everyone else at a 135 right now. Maybe okay, maybe there's Pennington, Pena. Yeah, they're both fucking terrible. I mean, yeah, Dawson looked good out there, 30-27. He won pretty much every round. And maybe other than a finish, I mean, which is hard. I mean, it's not easy finishing Diego Ferreira. But yeah, good win for Dawson. Next fight on the card, Bogdan Guskov took on Billy Alicana. Billy Alicana, I don't think he's a UFC level fighter, honestly. He just kind of gave up, and he's just waiting. He's just like on his knees and waiting for Guskov to finish him off. Like, that was actually kind of funny to watch. And Guskov, he keeps getting taken on early, man. Like, one of these days, someone's gonna submit him in the first round. Like, Volkanovski was able to submit him early. I guess he was able to survive. I mean, Alicana isn't really known for grappling. I mean, I know he's got a black belt in BJJ or whatever, but or like I know he's got a BJJ black. I don't know if it's black belt or brown belt, but he's got a belt in BJJ. So like, I guess it's good that Gusko was able to survive when he got his back taken. But like, one of these days, man, I feel like someone's gonna be able to capitalize and finish him off by submission, because he keeps giving his back. He gave his back to Ryan Spann in the first round. He gave his back to this guy Alicana in the first round. And his striking is not even that technical. I don't think Gusko's striking is that technical. He doesn't even like, bro. Alicana was on his knees and fucking hands, like waiting for him to finish him off, and he couldn't even like find clean shots on him. He had to like submit him to finish him off. So I don't know, Guskov. Like, I don't know. I don't think I'd bet on him versus Walker anymore, because Walker's a lot better than Billy Alicana. Walker's actually got power, and his cardio isn't terrible. I'd still pick Guskov over Walker, but like, I don't know what they're gonna do. They might remake that fight. Not sure if they will. Dakota should, yeah, I think she should be in the UFC right now. She's the best WM fighter right now, a flyweight fighter. I think she beats I think she can beat Shevchenko, but Shevchenko can take her down and just fucking nullify her game pretty much. Yeah, I do want to see that matchup. I mean, that's the only matchup that makes sense right now. Dakota versus Shevchenko. I mean, they gave if they sign her, I could see the UFC just giving her a title shot right away. But there's Manon Fears right there, man. So I don't know. Like, I don't know what's gonna happen with that. Next fight on the card, we had Jack Reese versus Bikoya. We cast under one off here. Pick Jack Reese, but he's terrible, man. Never gonna pick Jack Reese again. He's the same thing, right? Against Cody Brown is he basically the same thing against Cody Brown is. Going for arm bars, and he's too comfortable on his back, and he's like, you can't be on your back, man. You're gonna get grounded pound, and you're gonna get finished off. So that's what happened there. He got finished off pretty easy, and yeah, sucks for Jack Reese though. But Bikoya was legit for sure. Peyton Talbot, yeah, this is a fight, right? This is a fight. Crazy, man. Hony Barcelos, what is he? 37, 40 years old, 47 years old. He might be fucking 57 years old. It doesn't matter. He still goes out there and beats Peyton Talbot. Bro. Damn, that's crazy. I can't believe he actually fucking beat him. He was actually outstriking him too, right? Wasn't he outstriking Peyton Talbot? Or like, I think he was like landing the better shots on the feet and taking him down when he wanted to take him down. How many takedowns did he have? It was like I think it was like 6, 7 takedowns that he had over Peyton Talbot. Talbot had no clue how to dig underhooks and like stay on the feet. He kept getting taken down by single legs over and over. Yeah, Peyton Talbot is he's gonna have issues with people that can wrestle him. Like even Fernie Garcia was able to take him down, wrestle him early before he kind of gassed out later. Yeah, this was I'm gonna say like I don't know if it was I think Nakamura was the fraud check of the night for me because he didn't even try, or at least Talbot was trying to get back up and he was trying to fight. He was trying to find the KO, but like Nakamura just wasn't even trying, man. So like for me, I'm not gonna say Peyton Talbot's a fraud just yet. But yeah, this is not good losing to 37-year-old Barcelos. But we've seen other people lose to Barcelos before. Side near Magomed lost to Barcelos, so it's not like the worst loss ever. Barcelos is a veteran. I mean, he's got UFC experience by now. He's been in the UFC for a minute. And Alicano's defense, he would have done better against Bikoyev than Reese did. Yeah, for sure. I think he would have probably gone the distance with I don't know if he would have gone the distance with him, but yeah, I think he would have probably done better. He won the first round. I mean, Alicano won the first round against Guskov, or did he? I think he got finished out at the end of the first round. Never mind. Yeah, it was the first round. He got finished off, right? Or was the second on? Talbot is a fucking fraud. Justin Gaethje versus Hooker, man. I'm leaning towards Hooker on that one because he's underdog and I like Hooker. I think Hooker's got good striking, man. I don't think Hooker's probably got better like technical striking, but Gaethje's got really good hooks and like really good boxing. Like not really good boxing, but like he's got better boxing than probably Hooker. But Hooker's got better like kicks and stuff like that. I don't think Gaethje's gonna wrestle. If he wrestled, I'd pick him. I wouldn't even think twice about it if I knew he was gonna wrestle out there. We know Gaethje's not gonna wrestle out there. Yeah, Peyton Talbot was minus 1400. Yeah, I mean it's not his fault that he's minus 1400, right? It's not his fault. I mean he's not the one that like decides what odds they're gonna put on him. It's the books. I mean, but yeah, it's not good that he lost to Barcelos. But I don't think it's over for him. I still think he can bounce back. But he's gonna struggle with people that can take him down and like rinse and repeat pretty much. Next fight on the card we had Kevin Holland versus Renier de Ritter. Oh man, Kevin Holland, he doesn't want to be out there, guys. He's going out there collecting paychecks and he's making it as fast as possible, right? He's like looking for the door. He's quitting out there, man, pretty much. I mean, he didn't even defend that takedown. First takedown RDR and he got him down right away. Right away. So Kevin Holland, I don't think his head's in the game anymore. I don't think he cares at this point. He's just trying to like make as much money as he can, and UFC keeps giving him like they keep putting him in pay-per-views over and over. They don't even care. So he's not worried about getting cut from the UFC. So I think that's why he doesn't even care. Yeah, Kevin Holland. I don't think he has it anymore, man. He probably still has it, but if he trained properly, but I don't think he trains anymore. I don't think he trains properly anymore. Yeah, I'm like 8-0 on Kevin Holland picks now, and he keeps fucking. They're not gonna cut him out. He's even though he's like what was he like 6-3 now? In the last like no 3-6 or something like that in the last like 9 fights. I don't know these. I don't think these are gonna cut him just yet. They might cut him if he loses the next 2 fights. I don't think they're gonna cut him right now because he's a company man. I mean, he's gonna take any fight the UFC gonna throw at him. So he's just gonna be a company man, I guess, pretty much. I can't imagine Payton facing Merab with more than 30 takedowns, bro. I don't think he's getting up at all, man. Merab, like if Merab's gonna control anyone, for more than 2 minutes in a fight, it's probably gonna be fucking Payton Howland. Howland's downfall is crazy. I just think like after like I don't know which fight was it after, like it was after that Wonderboy fight, man. Wonderboy fight, like he just stopped trying after that fight. Like he's still able to go out there and win some of these matchups. I mean, like Mikhail Jijic dropped him early. Like I think he's like definitely on the downhill right now. Because before like he wasn't getting dropped at all. Like his chin was like really good. But like now he's actually getting dropped more and more, and he's not even trying. Like he's not even trying to fight submissions. He's not even trying to get back up. I mean, when he gets taken on. Like he's been finishing the first round, the last 2 fights. I mean, he had a broken rib or whatever. Like, and he got finished in the first round. And I got finished in the first round again, by a ONE FC fighter. And then people all week, all heard people say, "Oh, RDR is terrible, man. Like he can't strike, he can't get takedowns," and he gets the first takedown on fucking Kevin Holland. Pretty much crazy. I thought it was gonna be longer. I thought it was gonna be like second on maybe. I was like maybe Holland can survive. I mean, I don't think Holland's a complete bum, but after watching that fight, man, I don't think I'll even like. I don't think I'll even. I don't think he wants to be there any more than he has to. I mean, Holland's downfall is crazy, bro. Holland go to marijuana. I know he smokes weed, but like I know there's other people that smoke weed. Doesn't mean that you're gonna fucking become a terrible fighter just because you smoke weed. Yeah, I don't think he trains men. I've heard other people say that he doesn't train. People that know him personally, people that like know people that he hangs around with. They said he doesn't train. Holland's best win is definitely against Fluffy. Yeah, I was like, that's why I didn't bet on RDR. I was like, bro, this guy's capable of like he's capable. If he shows up, Holland's capable of like getting it done, right? And he's beat other guys. I mean, he knocked out Jeff Neal back in the day, man. People don't knock out Jeff Neal easy, man. He knocked him out like he put a beating on Jeff Neal. That was a long time ago though. Yeah, he doesn't. I don't think he wants to be there anymore. He's just trying to make as much money as he can at this point. I don't. They shouldn't put him on a pay per view. I don't think they should put him on pay per view anymore. He's got to be on the prelims now. I don't want him on a pay per view anymore. Next fight on the card, we had Jailton Almeida versus Sergey Spivak. Man, Spivak took him down early, and he was able to control him for a bit, right? Yeah. So it's Almeida. Did he hurt him on the feet? Was it knockdown? It was a knockout, right? It was a knockout. Yeah, it was like first round knockout, just like I predicted. And I mean, it was only like 7 seconds away from going over, like seeing the second on. And Spivak just covers up, man. This guy, I've seen this from Spivak now for like for a while now. Even against Gon, like he even against like what was his name, Aspinall. I know Aspinall is like that's not. I'm not hating on. I'm not like fucking like ripping on him for losing to Aspinall, but I'm just saying like he doesn't like getting hit. Like he can't eat a shot. He just kind of turtles up, covers up after he eats a big shot. And Almeida's not even not known for knocking people down. I mean, and Spivak just kind of covers up. He's going to be able to beat blobs like Tybora, like Denise, I guess, people like that can wrestle. I think he can beat a lot of guys, also the top 10 probably. Yeah, I think Almeida versus Gon makes a lot of sense now. I know he called Cyril Gon. I don't think Gon's taking that fight. I'll be honest with you guys. I don't think Gon's taking that fight. I know he's not going to take that fight. I'll tell you guys right now. Spivak is just a little dumb. I just think he doesn't want like getting hit, bro, at all. Like at least Almeida, he's able to. He's okay. Like I know he's been knocked out by blades, but he's able to eat a shot here and there. Yeah, Spivak just kind of like gives up, and he just kind of gave up there. Yeah, Fluffy's crazy, man. He beat Brendan Nolan. He beats Brendan Nolan. I do think he beats Brendan Nolan. I picked Michelle Pereira to beat Fluffy. That was age horribly for me. Dalton's first round rear naked choke beats Gon. I do believe that. I'd pick him by first round submission too. I don't think Gon would be able to. Gon doesn't have the grappling that Spivak has. He's a better athlete, though. I mean, Gon is a better athlete for sure. Like he's got better striking, and if you can defend takedowns from Almeida, if you can just stay on the outside and just like see the takedowns coming, I don't think he's gonna be able to defend takedowns. But yeah, they should probably make that matchup next. That's the only fight that makes sense. But Gon shouldn't have won over Volkov. He shouldn't have got that win over him. But it is what it is. Good win for Joe Almeida. He's only lost to Blades, so maybe they can do that rematch. I wouldn't mind seeing that rematch, honestly. They can do that Blades, Chris Curtis, not Chris Curtis. I was calling him Chris Curtis. Curtis Blades rematch. That probably makes a lot of sense right now. Or maybe Gon or like Blades. So either one of those two fights makes sense for Almeida. I don't know what's next with Spivak. I don't know what they're gonna do with Spivak next. Maybe you can fight Denise. I know Denise. Denise was. Maybe they can do Kennedy and Jetchiku, right? Kennedy and Jetchiku. I'd pick Kennedy and Jetchiku by KO over Spivak. I think that makes a lot of sense for Kennedy right now. He's got big wins in light heavyweight. He can probably move up to heavyweight, and he's already moved up to heavyweight. I mean, what am I saying? But I think that makes a lot of sense. Spivak versus Spivak versus Kennedy and Jetchiku. If you can take him down, I think you can submit him. I think you can submit Kennedy and Jetchiku if you can take him down. Is he fighting Petrino? Isn't Petrino injured? I think he's injured, right? I think he pulled out from that matchup. I swear I've seen somewhere like on Twitter that he's not fighting Denise anymore. And they're looking for someone to replace that for that matchup. I mean, I don't know if Gallatin wants the Blade rematch. I don't think he wants it. I mean, he called out Gunn, right? Obviously, but like, just probably doesn't want that matchup. But I think it makes a lot of sense right now. Well, the UFC might just they might just avoid that rematch because there's really not a lot of other contenders. If Aspinall Jones fight happens and Jones retires after that, like what's next, right? Like there's really not a lot of contenders at heavyweight. I mean, Denise's fight, yeah, he's not. I think they were supposed to fight each other, but yeah, it's not happening anymore. They're doing in a different card. Not okay, so they still have that matchup. Okay, yeah, a good win for Almeida. Next fight on the card, we had the fight of the night, guys. Hill versus Prajka. I was so happy Prajka got it done, bro. I wish he did it earlier, but he still got it done. And but Prajka's the problem, man. Like anyone that has this guy's only gone the distance once in 37 fights. He's only gone the distance one time. How crazy is that, Ray? Prajka's an absolute killer, absolute savage, absolute savagery. I mean, he beat the shit out of Jamal Hill. He beat the shit out of Jamal Hill. Hill, I got respect for Hill. Like he actually put up a really good fight. He put up a better fight than Rock is. Did he? Did he put up a better fight than Rock is? Never mind. I mean, okay. Okay, let me not say that. He actually he was tougher than Rock is out there. Like he took a beating from fucking Prajka, and he doesn't have the power. I don't think anyone else has the power to knock out Prajka. I'm not even sure if Ankalaev has the power to knock out Prajka. I don't think he does. The only guy that can knock him out is obviously Poetan. And bro, good luck fucking knocking this guy out, right? If you can't hurt him, if you can't put him out, he's just gonna be walking forward pressure, just like Marab. And I'm happy that he knocked him out eventually. So really good win for Prajka. I don't think it makes sense. Him being next for the title. He needs one more win. I think he needs at least one more win. He's already fought for the title twice against Poetan. And he got knocked out pretty early. I mean, even though I think he won the first round in the first fight against Poetan, I think he was able to get a takedown in Poetan, and he was actually doing pretty well in the first round. In the first fight, not in the second fight, obviously. I don't know what's next for Hill. Maybe Roundtree. I think that fight probably makes a lot of sense right now for Hill. Roundtree, or maybe someone maybe someone like Bogdan Gusko, or just someone it's just they can get Hill a win maybe. Yeah, he took a lot of damage, man. Hill, he had knee pads also, so maybe he's still not recovered from that knee injury that he had, or Achilles heel injury that he had. Yeah, those knee pads, when I seen the knee pads, I was like, oh, okay, that's not a good sign. I was like, maybe he's gonna wrestle Prajka, but that's not really his game. Damn, that's a winnable fight for Bertrino, but probably winnable for Denise too. I don't know. Bertrino, bro, the guy's built like an absolute fucking god, but just his fight IQ is really bad. Yo, what's going on with WMC? How's it going? Jury took a lot of bad hits from Hill. Bro, he just Hill, I don't think anyone else has the power to knock out Prajka at light heavyweight. You can rock him, you can land on him, but just people don't have the power to put him out. I mean, I want to see Jerry versus Khalil. Bro, I want to see that fight. I do want to see that matchup too. I think that's a really good matchup. But does that make sense right now? I mean, Khalil did fight Poetan. He actually looked good. He was winning that fight early before he got tired. So honestly, that wouldn't be a bad matchup. I think that would be a good matchup. It would be striking. I don't think they're gonna attempt any takedowns on each other. So that'd be a really good matchup. I wouldn't mind seeing that matchup, honestly. Other guys, I mean, in the top under Oberg, if he beats Blachowicz, I'm not sure if he's gonna beat Blachowicz, but maybe he does. Blachowicz can win that fight, honestly. It's not a bad matchup for Blachowicz. Prajka versus Blachowicz, I think that makes did they already fight? They didn't fight each other, right? They haven't fought each other, have they? Yeah, I don't think they fought each other right yet before. Jerry is crazy for calling out Alex. Bro, he doesn't who else is he gonna call out, right? You get a big win, you get a crazy KO, you get a fight of the night. You got to call out the champion. I mean, you never know. I mean, imagine something crazy happens to Ankalaev and they need a backup fighter. It's probably Prajka. Who else is there? I don't think there's anyone else at light heavyweight right now that they can have as a backup for that matchup, a rematch. Not rematch. I mean, Ankalaev versus Poetan. I do want to see the Ankalaev versus Poetan. That's definitely. Isn't that confirmed now? I think it's confirmed right by Dana White. You know, it's a good fight when Jamal Hill gets slumped. Bro, I got respect for Hill, man. I'm not hating on Hill at all. Anyone that goes out there and fights the way he was out there fighting Prajka, like he didn't attempt any takedowns either. Like he was just willing to brawl it out. So I got respect, all the respect for Hill. No one should be clowning Hill. I feel like I know people. He's like delusional and all that, but you got to be a little bit crazy in the head when you're fighting someone like Prajka. You're fighting guys like Boyton, these fucking monsters. You got to be a little crazy up there, man. Jerry versus that's a good matchup. I think that would be a good matchup for sure. Jerry needs another win. I think if Poitin wasn't if Ankalaev becomes the champion, I think then I think they can do that match. They can do that match. I think then he's gonna be next for their title. But they might do a rematch. I could see them. I could see the UFC just doing a rematch against Ankalaev. Depends on how the fight goes. I mean, I'm not even sure who I'm gonna pick in that one. I think eventually, man, Poitin he's not gonna be able to hold that belt forever, man. It's only a matter of time. I mean, light heavyweight's like crazy, man. Big power. Everyone has big power. But Ankalaev's like too much of a safe fighter. Like he doesn't really go for as much as Poitin. He can probably win the early rounds, and I can see Poitin maybe catching him later. So like that one should be a good matchup though. Jerry versus that's a good fight, but I could see Jerry just waiting around to see how that Ankalaev versus Poitin goes. If Ankalaev wins, I could see them maybe giving Prajka that matchup. I would pick Ankalaev over Prajka. I would pick him over Prajka though. I just think he's a better, cleaner striker than Prajka. But Prajka's he was actually moving his head. He wasn't like in the set, like his head wasn't in the center line. I mean, like it used to be against Poitin. So he's actually like kind of worked on that defense a bit. Talbot, Bassi, Nakamura, 2025 is the year of a lot of young motherfuckers getting humbled. Yeah, it's gonna happen, right? It's MMA. I mean, but yeah, I think they can bounce back. I still think they all have a bright future. Other than Nakamura, like, I still think Bassi looked pretty good out there against C-Rod. I think Talbot looked okay. We just couldn't fend takedowns. And Nakamura was the one that I think Nakamura was the one that really dropped the ball because he didn't even try it, right? He didn't even attempt a single takedown out there. At least Talbot was trying to take down Barcelos. I think he took him down, right? Didn't he take down Barcelos? I think he tried to take. I think he got to take down Barcelos. I saw Jimmy Cruz coming back. I don't understand why he's fighting, bro. People are actually betting on him. Like Bellato opened up at minus 300, and he's down to minus 180. I don't think Bellato is good at all, but I think he's gonna beat Jimmy Cruz. I'm pretty sure he's gonna beat Jimmy Cruz. Cruz's striking is horrendous. I'm riding a skateboard right now. Let's go with DK. Pick him early. That's on GM versus Davis. Sure, MVP. Bro, I'm gonna go with my boy Lock Dog. When he says all the way, I'm on my boy Lock Dog. I think he can fucking win that matchup. Honestly, I do believe he can win that matchup. He's kind of chinning though. Not chinning. Like he's been chinned before. I think it was UA Warriors against what was that guy's name? Not Talbot. Taleb, Ali Taleb. I think it's Ali Taleb. I think he's fighting PFL now. Yeah, he fights in PFL now. But he's actually gotten a lot better. So I could see him beating Nurmagomedov. Izzy versus Magomed, I'm not really sure about that one. Izzy should win that matchup, but I feel like Izzy's not really he's already done it all, man. He's making all this money. He's making money from YouTube now. Like, what's the motivation for Izzy now? Does he want to get that title back? Like, that's a winnable fight for Izzy, but I don't know. I feel like Mawa isn't as bad as people think. Striking isn't as bad. And I could see Mawa maybe mixing in a takedown here and there. Davis versus GM. I'm going to go with Davis. I do think he's going to get takedowns on GM. And I think he can actually submit him. Shura versus MVP. I'm gonna go with Shura Magomedov there. I do think he can catch maybe set traps and maybe knock out MVP. But MVP's tricky though. Anyone watching Bills versus Ravens? Yeah, I don't really watch football. I'll be honest with you, I don't watch football. There's people in the chat that watch football. I really thought Talbot was better than Austin Bass. we all did. We all did. Maybe they can Talbot not Bassi should move down to 135 and they can do that matchup, right? Bassi versus Talbot. I could see Bassi taking him down, honestly. I could see Bassi beating Talbot. I think Bassi takes down Talbot and beats him up. My only expectation from life is for Shavkat to become a champion. Bro, if Islam moves up to 170, Islam versus Shavkat, how crazy would that fight would be, right? Like that'd be a crazy fight. The number one pound for pound fighter versus a guy who's 18-0 or 19-0. What was he? Shavkat's 19-0 now. If Ankalaev smokes Pereira, I say no rematch. Hey, yeah, it depends on how it goes. I mean, but I think the UFC is gonna give him a rematch. It doesn't matter how the fight goes. If he gets caught early, I still think the UFC is gonna give him a rematch because he's done so much for the UFC last year. He saved like two big pay per views. So even if that happens, I think the UFC is gonna give him an instant rematch. Honestly, and I don't think he's gonna smoke him, man. He's not even smoking fucking Rockets. I mean, like you're not even smoking Rockets. Like he's not gonna smoke him. He's gonna play the safe game and maybe mix some takedown here and there. Look to outstrike him. Um, I could see Ankalaev winning by like a late KO, maybe just winning by decision even because he's a kind of a decision merchant. Ali Taleb, yeah, it was Ali Taleb, right? I don't think so either. Nate Brown, it's not impossible. Yeah, the lines are like it's gonna be. I think the lines are like dead even, right? Four towns like minus plus 110, and Ankalev's like plus what is he like minus 115 or like minus 130. Yeah, Bassi, yeah, you should move down to 135. You shouldn't be fighting at 145. Ankalaev could catch him, but I couldn't count in that. Yeah, he can definitely catch him, and we've seen Izzy catch him, right? Like it's not impossible. But yeah, I do think Poatan Chin at 205 is a lot better than he used to be at 185 with him draining weight, cutting all that weight. I mean, to make 185. Yeah, good win for Prajka. I think I don't know what's next for Hill. Maybe they can do Hill versus let's get Hill versus, let's do Hill versus Walker. Let's get Hill back on track. Next fight on the card, man. This one fucking killed me on the night. I had like three different parlays with Umar, and I only needed him for the complete three different parlays. I should just hit the over, right? I should just play the safe and took the over because it's similar to the money line for Umar. Umar was winning. He broke his hand, right? And all that. I heard about all that, but you can't discredit Marab's win just because he broke his hand. It's not his fault. Marab losing the early rounds. I mean, I give the first round to Umar, and the judges had it the same way. And yeah, Umar definitely got tired. He was breathing hard in the third round, and he broke his hand, I guess. So yeah, but still, Marab looked good out there, man. Rob's got a crazy chin on him, crazy pace, 30 takedowns. He attempted 30 takedowns, but he got like 6 takedowns on him. I think he broke didn't he tie or like break GSP's record for most takedowns in UFC history or something like that? I think he did, right? Crazy, man. This guy's got to be the bantamweight. He's definitely the bantamweight goat right now for sure. I still hope he gets smoked by some. I still hope Rob gets smoked by someone soon. I'll be waiting. Islam versus will remain lightweight, and then the match will be played at Ilya. I don't know, man. I think Ilya's got a pretty good chance to on the feet. Honestly, I think Ilya's got good power, really good boxing, and his balance is really good. The question is, can he defend takedowns against the Makhachev? That's the problem. That's what I'm wondering. Probably right. And Muslims don't like fighting each other. Yeah, unless they have to. I mean, even Islam said, I mean, if he moves up to 170 and Bilal's still the champion, they're gonna figure it out. I mean, isn't Ali like the manager of both guys? I mean, he's managing both guys, right? Bilal Muhammad and his Makhachev. Bro, Ali's making so much money. Ali Abdullaji, whatever his fucking name is, Abdullaji. He's making so much money right now. Um, yeah, so a really good win from Rob, man. His resume is crazy right now, unreal. He's almost 35, man. So like, is Rob gonna fucking beat that 35 and under curse or 35 and over curse? I mean, so no champion has been able to defend that belt. Once they're 35 years old. Anything under one welterweight, I mean, no champion has done it before. Rob could be the first champion to be able to do that because I could see him breaking that record. Well, obviously we have the main win. I mean, it should have been Sarukian here, but yeah, Sarukian ended up pulling out. So we had Makhachev versus Moicano. Did Moicano drop him? I don't think he dropped him. He did kind of catch him with the glancing shot, but I don't think he like dropped him or anything like that. But that was crazy though to see like fucking Islam go down and like I almost looked like a knockdown, but it wasn't a knockdown. One takedown and it was pretty much over from there. Moicano made a mistake. He made the same mistake as Dustin Poirier. Like as you're trying to get back up, you're on your knees, and that's when like Islam can grab your fucking neck and like take it home with him. Dark choke. That was the main man. I mean, it wasn't that crazy. He was pretty early, and that's the way Islam had to win, right? You can't go out there and like go to war with the Moicano. and be considered number one pound for pound fighter. I mean, but that's the ways he had to win, and he got it done pretty easy. I don't think Merab. I don't like Merab, but I like him more than Cruz, so I'll gladly put him above Cruz. I had him over Cruz. I mean, for a while, I had him over Cruz even before he beat Umar. Cousin Umar, man, Cousin Umar sucks for Cousin Umar. God damn it. So that was the fight of the night because they gave him the fight of the night. Merab versus Umar. Okay, I thought Projka versus Hill was the fight of the night. So this is the performance of the night, I guess. Almeida versus Spivak was you got a bonus for finishing him. Why didn't RDR get a bonus? Like, why did RDR not get a bonus for finishing the fight? Because it was a submission out of KO. Is that why? Yeah, the prelims were pretty terrible, but the main card definitely got really good. I mean, we had a lot of finishes. Finish here, finish here, finish here, finish here. Like 4 out of 5 fights were finishes. So it was actually a pretty good card. Look at Pentosa's age. How old is Pentosa now? Pentosa. He's like 33, right? Or something like that. Pentosa. He's not that old, I think. He's 34, okay, so he's 34 now. There's no one like who's 125. I mean, who is there at 125 that can beat Pentosa right now? I mean, he's already beat everyone else at 125, right? Like he already beat Manol Cap, he already beat Royval a bunch of times, he already beat Moreno. I want to see Moreno versus I do want to see that trilogy, Moreno versus Moreno looks so good out there, but Albazi's a can. I don't know how Albazi's even ranked in the top 10, honestly. So I don't know. Maybe Albazi's just that terrible, or maybe Moreno's really that good. But Moreno looked really good out there. And I could see them doing that trilogy. As much as I don't really want to see that trilogy. I mean, we've seen that matchup so many times now. Maybe if Figgy moves down to 125, and if you can make 125, I could see them maybe giving Figgy a title shot. They gave Asakura a title shot. I mean, in his debut, right? Why couldn't they give Figgy a title shot? And then if he was up to make 125, I'm not sure if he's gonna make 125. Yeah, what's going on, Hernando? How's it going, brother? I want to see Pentosa versus Merab. It would be a fun fight. I mean, it would be a fun fight, but I think Merab would just dominate him. Honestly, I think Merab would be able to. The forward press from Merab, and I don't think Pentosa can like hurt him on the feet. He's not gonna submit Merab. I think is he? I do think Pentosa's got better BJJ, like better jiu-jitsu than Merab. But I just after Umar not being able to take his back and like even being able to capitalize, Umar doesn't have the BJJ that Pentosa has, so that there's that. But I don't know. It would be an exciting fight. They can probably do that as well, like a co-main event on a pay-per-view. Pentosa's is April, so he'll likely test the 35 and Curse in the next fight. Does anyone know who's gonna be fighting next? Because I don't know. Like who else is there at 125? Didn't get the Russian bonus for an out cold round 1 short notice KO. Bikoevia, like it was a ground and pound finish. I mean, it wasn't like race. They should have given him a bonus. I mean, but at least he's in the UFC because he wanted to be in the UFC for so long, and he finally got his opportunity. Yeah, Pentosa versus Kai Kara France. Didn't he already beat him? I think he already beat him, right, in the Ultimate Fighter. Am I mistaken? Let me see. I think he already beat him in like a long time ago. But honestly, that wouldn't be bad. That wouldn't be a bad matchup because like Ursula had a pretty close matchup, a pretty close fight with what was his name, Pentosa, and Kai Kara France went out there and knocked him out early. So he's coming off a first round KO at 125. It's just rare at 125 to get a finish like that in the first round. So like maybe they can do that. Maybe they can do that now. Yeah, I think that would be a good matchup though. Pentosa versus Merab because they're both dominant champions right now. And how many win streak is Pentosa on now? He's already got 3 title defense now. And Merab's got how many title defenses Merab have now? Let's see. He's got like 2, right? Or like yeah, it's 2 title defenses, so that's pretty good. Bro, look at this resume. This is crazy. Morner, Magomedov, O'Malley, Cejudo, Peter Yan, Jose Aldo, Marlon Moraes. God damn. Bro, that's crazy. Ricky Terci, Ricky fucking Samoan. fucking stop this guy. I mean, it was a back and forth fight. I mean, but still, like the fact that Ricky Simone has that win over Marab, and who's Simone fighting? Is Simone's got a fight coming up, right? He's fighting Javid Basharat, I think. Yeah, they're fighting each other soon. So is Ricky Tercios, is he cooked? Is he done? We're gonna find out soon, I guess. Guys, we don't have any UFC next week. Unfortunately. No UFC next week, unfortunately. Yeah, I think UFC is coming back in February 1st, right? Or let me see. Is that the? No, this is February 22nd. Let's look at the next upcoming cards. Yeah, this is the next card, right? In Abu Dhabi. It's actually a pretty good card. And this could be a pay-per-view anywhere else. I think this would be a pay-per-view anywhere else. If they had a one title fight on the card, maybe. This is actually a really good card. Adesanya versus Magomed versus Michael and Page. We had Pavlovich versus Roger Strike on this card, and then Magomed versus Oliveira. Yeah, Oliveira's got a really big opportunity here. All these curves on this card. I think all these curves are lock on this card. And the odds are like pretty crazy though. McKinney's on this card, man. McKinney, how the fuck is Demir still in the UFC? Like this guy's still in the UFC? He's almost 40 years old and he's still in the UFC. Damn. I thought this guy wasn't fighting these anymore. Better than UFC 312. Let's see. Let's take a look at the UFC 312. Yeah, this card is really good, man. This card's really good. Isn't Topario's brother fighting UFC 312? Bro, Topario's brother is like plus 300 almost now. His line's getting fucking like people are hammering Haddon. And not for a good reason, right? Haddon's obviously the better fighter. I watched tape on this guy, like Topario's brother, and I don't think it's that good. Well, like, you shouldn't be plus 300, I think. Let's see. UFC 312. Yeah. The main card is not... Okay. Bro, what the fuck? Jimmy Cruz on the main card? What? There's no way, right? There's no way. They gotta change this up. There's no way Jimmy Cruz on the fucking main card. You gotta be kidding me. There's no way. This can't be real. Justin Tafa's on the main card too, bro. Like, okay, I could see like Justin Tafa being on the main card because it could be a KO, it could be a crazy fight. This could be a fun fight. I mean, but Jimmy Cruz, bro, like, Bellato is actually fucking bad. I don't think Bellato is that good. Like, I don't think Bellato is that good, honestly. But he's tough and he's gonna be able to beat the shit out of Jimmy Cruz probably. Jake Matthews versus Prado. Yo, this is a good... my boy Unso Jubilee, guys. My boy Unso Jubilee. Bro, he's getting fucking cooked. He's not going to win this fight. This is not a good match for my boy Jubilee. Normally, he'll be able to go out there and, like, get some takedowns on people, like, put a pace on people. Like, he's a volume striker, but this is just terrible matchmaking by the UFC for Jubilee. Horrible. Someone said Saudi was better than UFC 300. Nah, hell no, bro. What? Nah. It's not better than UFC 300. I mean, we had some pay-per-views last year that probably was better than some pay-per-views, but definitely not better than UFC 300. Rob's a G. Yeah, Rob is a G. Cover, where you been, bro? We were fucking wondering where you were. We were like wondering, are you still alive, Cover? Jimmy Cruz shouldn't even be in the UFC. He got subbed by Manyfield. Yeah, I remember that. He got beat bro, his striking is so bad. Like, if you ever watch Jimmy Cruz strike, like, I don't know how anyone can bet money on this guy when they watch him strike. He's gonna have to get taken on to Bellato, and he's pretty strong, man, and he's like gritty. So I think Bellato beats him, honestly. But I don't think Bellato is that good either. The goat Jubilee, Jubilee is getting fucking cooked. I hope he wins, but he's not gonna win this fight. He's not even better in the wrestling. Like, I think Quillen has better like grappling than Jubilee, and he's actually can like finish people. I mean, yeah, this is just a bad matchup for Jubilee. Shouldn't have taken this matchup. Maybe he didn't have a choice. Guys, I actually might bet on Bruno Brazil. He's plus 400 now. Kong Wang, he doesn't knock her out early. I think this is gonna be a really close fight, and I could see like Bruno Brazil winning. I'm gonna pick Bruno Brazil here. I don't think Kong Wang's that good. Almost like. I know. I said he's gonna be able to knock out Fernandez. I'm gonna pick Bruno Brazil here. So it's just kind of chinny though. Bruno Brazil is kind of chinny, but like overall, like I think when it comes to MMA skills, I think he can take her down, maybe mix in a few takedowns here and there. And Yeah, I think he can win. So I'm gonna go with Bruno Brazil. He's like plus 385 right now. Shouldn't be plus 385. Yeah, this one's a good one too. I like this underdog too, Jonathan McAuliffe. Guys, I know people everyone's picking. Kevin just said. I think McAuliffe's gonna be able to get takedowns here. I'm gonna go with McAuliffe as an underdog here. Just say it's okay. He's like kind of mid. Bro, Cody Steele, man, this is a good fight right here. Cody Steele is a fucking lock of the century right here. He's not gonna. I don't think he's losing his old here. Cody Steele is really good. We bet him on January Tender Series last year, and he actually came through for us pretty big. We had him by ITD. We had him by money line. That was easy money there. Yeah, Rong Zhu, man, he was actually not doing terrible in that Padilla fight, but yeah, Rong Zhu just doesn't. You can't trust these Asian guys. I mean, these road to DFC. I mean, everyone that goes to the road to DFC, they all get fraud checked. I mean, Jubilee went to the road to DFC. Like, um, who else? I mean, Nakamura. Like a bunch of guys. I mean, that go through Rangju. I mean, went through road to UFC. Like, it's probably the worst like way to get to. Like, if you want to be in the UFC, you want to do good in UFC, don't go through road to UFC. You're not getting tested out there in road to UFC. Terrible. You bet Jerry too. Good, yeah, good bets on Jerry and Perez. Tatiana run for submission, winning it. Yeah, I'm going with Tatiana as far as. But Bailey's, it's not easy. It's not gonna be easy fight for Tatiana as far as if she doesn't get takedowns on if she can't get takedowns on Bailey, man, she's gonna be in big trouble. But I do think she's gonna get takedowns on Bailey. I mean, we've seen Rose take her down. We just seen Yan Sha not take her down. So like, I do think she can take her down. Maybe submit her, even maybe just hold her. Right? I could see her just like holding her down. Um, But I want at least like plus 180 or something like that on Tatiana Suarez. I don't want to just better like even money almost plus 130 against Bailey, like dominant champion. I don't know. Like I want at least more plus money on that. Submission should be like crazy though. Maybe fight ends by submission. That's probably the play. Because I don't think they're knocking each other out. Maybe Bailey knocks her out if she can't get takedowns, but Tatiana's got a crazy chin on her. Her chin's like a fucking it's like so long. Like good luck knocking her out. What's the next main event? Izzy versus it's Izzy versus what's the guy's name? Izzy versus Imavo. Yeah, this main card, I mean, is maybe they got to change a few things. I mean, Jake Matthews is fighting Prado to Tom Nolan's fighting Borchev. I mean, I could see Borchev just knocking him out. I think Borchev's probably the side in this one because Tom Nolan, man, he got dropped by Alex Reyes. Like he's been dropped so many times. Now I think he got dropped by Martinez too, right? Or like, did he not get dropped by Martinez? I swear he's been dropped every fight. I mean, I think he's been obviously got finished by Morta, but it's not even a bad loss. He got dropped by Martinez, I think, early. And I think he got dropped by Reyes too. Did he? Did he not get dropped by Reyes? I think he did. Yeah, Nolan's like super fucking chinny. A lot of Australians on this card. I mean, it's Australia. It's Australia, so that makes sense. I mean, yeah, a lot of Australians. Jack Jenkins versus Gabriel Santos. Pretty good matchup there. Yeah, this is the one, right? Alexander Taparia versus Cody Haddon. Bro, Tapuria, is he him training with his brother? Is that gonna help him? I watched tape on this guy. He's not really that good. If you watch tape on him, but oh man, I don't know what's gonna happen here. But yeah, we don't have UFC next week. We got like PFO, I think. Yeah, we got like PFO, I think, next week. We got one FC. Okay, so we got Superbond versus Taiwan Chai. Yeah, anyone watch any of you guys watch one FC here? Like Muay Thai? This should be crazy. I might go live for this card, honestly. Yeah, this is actually pretty good. Taiwan Chai versus Superbond. They already fought each other. This is I think wasn't it a trilogy or this is a rematch. I think the first fight was really close. Yeah, I'm probably gonna watch this. Not bad. Who the hell is this guy? Mamadov from Kyrgyzstan. Yeah, this should be a good matchup too. Yeah, we only got PFO next week, so it's a Saudi Arabia or Dubai card. Usman Nurmagomedov versus Paul Hughes. Man, am I crazy for like leaning towards Paul Hughes, guys? Am I crazy? Someone tell me. Let's do it. Let's do a poll right now. Let's do a poll right now. Bro. Okay, why am I can't see my chat? Let's do a poll. I actually think Paul Hughes has got a pretty good chance. He's gonna have like I think this fight's gonna be closer than the people think. Honestly, Ilya said his brother is better than him. He's just trying to be nice, bro. He's not better than fucking Tapuria, Ilya Tapuria. He's just capping. He's just trying to be nice to his brother, of course. Um, I'm not impressed by fucking Nurmagomedov, man. That's some Nurmagomedov. I mean, we had him by over 4.5 rounds. We had him parlays over Shabli. But like that was probably one of the worst fights I've seen. Like just him not finishing Brent Premise. I mean, like he's supposed to finish him, man. Him to finish Premise, I think it was like minus 800 or something like that. It was crazy. He's not finishing Tricky Pitbull either, bro. Like people cans are like there's people that are fucking way worse, like 10 times worse than Nurmagomedov that are finishing Tricky Pitbull. Like he is. I don't know, man. I don't know if Nurmagomedov. I don't think more than one Nurmagomedov is gonna lose this month, but you never know. Nurmagomedov. Nurmagomedov, bro. I think Paul Hughes plus 400, man. Like, is that like there's value on that? I actually think there's value on that. We picked him or fucking AJ McKee. Like people don't think he's gonna beat AJ McKee. I know AJ McKee's not at the same level of Nurmagomedov, but still, that shouldn't have been a split. That should have been unanimous. He beat him pretty easy there. We had him there. I mean, but like, this is gonna be a good matchup though. I think Paul Hughes. I'm picking Paul Hughes. I can't believe I'm fucking picking a guy, Aris guy over Dagestani guy. The premise fight was one of the worst fights I've ever seen, and he was on steroids, right? Wasn't he juicing for that fight too? I think Jubilee would beat us in the stand-up fang. Nah. Nah. That's actually kind of funny. Jubilee beats fucking bro. I think he'd be like minus 10,000 over fucking Jubilee. When he was honestly, Usman has the same cardio issues as Umar. Yeah, some like the way you gotta be Usman Nurmagomedov, you gotta stay in his face and you gotta like land big shots. You gotta make him hesitate. You can't just give him space to just run around and like fucking kick you from range. Yeah, I think he's got pillow hands. I think Nurmagomedov has pillow hands. Usman Nurmagomedov. Hughes actually has power. He's got nice knees up the middle. I'm going Paul Hughes here. Let's see how many people are picking Paul Hughes here. Okay, 14%. Okay, that's fine. I don't think he knocks him out. I don't think he's gonna knock him out. I think he's gonna like it's gonna be a close fight. It's gonna be back and forth. I could see Paul Hughes edging it out, but they might just give it to Nurmagomedov because it's a Dubai race, so they might just give it to. If it's close enough, they might just give it to the champion. When are you dropping prediction for probably the next couple of days? I got to do research. We have an off week next week, so I'm not gonna do it right away. He was gassed against Premise and did nothing in the championship rounds. I don't even remember that fight, honestly. All I remember is like the people are betting the shit out of the under one and off in that one. It went the distance somehow. Yeah, I don't feel like doing a prediction right now for UFC 3, UFC Saudi Arabia right now. I'll probably do it in the next few days though. Suleimanov, Cav. I don't even know who this guys. I know Ibrahimov. I know who that is. That's why I gotta like. I'll drop prediction for this for in the next maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow I'll probably do our drop predictions. And me and 1-3 MMA, we're gonna do a live stream and cover this card. We'll cover this card on live stream for sure. Maybe Tuesday, probably. I'll talk to him, so we're gonna cover this card maybe Tuesday. Vadim Nemkov versus Tim Johnson. Nemkov should be in the UFC, man. Like he shouldn't be in the PFO. I don't know why he's not trying to get in the UFC. Maybe the UFC they don't want him. But yeah, I think he should be in the UFC. Honestly, Nemkov. He fought Jerry Projka. You guys know he fought Jerry Projka a long time ago in Ryzen, back when they didn't have like limits on the rounds. He was actually beating Projka early. Then he just like people are beating Projka early, then just kind of gas out later. He just got tired. If you guys want to watch a crazy fight, go watch Projka versus Nemkov a long time ago. Crazy fucking war. And like Projka knocked him out like at the end, and Nemkov was really fucking tired. Like 4 undefeated fighters lost last night. Yeah. Normally we'll see like 1 or 2 guys getting fraud checked, but like 4 guys getting on the same card is crazy to me. Doesn't happen all that often. Usman next lightweight go clearly 2027 UFC lightweight champion Habib Islam Usman lightweight home of Dagestani. I mean, it could happen. I mean, it could happen. Definitely could happen. But I'm gonna go with Paul Hughes. I'm gonna go with Paul Hughes. I think Paul Hughes, man, people just sleep on Paul Hughes. I don't know why they do, but like they clearly just sleep on the guy every time. He can compete with a lot of guys out there, man. His only lost one fight by split, man. Like a fight that he could have honestly won. It was like I think it was a 5 round matchup. Like I don't know. Was it in 5 rounds? I think it was 5 rounds. Or maybe I think that that was 5 rounds against Wisenic. Or that was 3 rounds. I think they had a rematch, then he won the rematch. This was the 5 rounds, I think. Yeah, this was 5 rounds. Yeah, so like, bro, Wisenic is pretty good. I don't know he's not as good as Nurmagomedov. Like, he doesn't have the cardio, but I'm going Paul Hughes. I don't know if I'll bet on it. I'm probably gonna like maybe throw 50 on it. 50 to win like 200. Not bad, I think. And you can like probably hedge with the over. I think it goes over also, partly the over. Usman stayed in Bellator for a reason. I mean, Islam's a champion, right? Yeah, in the UFC. So, like, what do you want him to do? He can't go. I think these Habib said after like Islam moves up to like 170, they're probably gonna get an Usman. I mean, after Islam moves up to 170, they're probably gonna have Usman Nurmagomedov move up to the UFC. Usman has never had a dominant performance like Habib used to have. He just does enough to win. I feel like in fights, like he's able to just edge rounds. I mean, and so if Paul Hughes is able to like land counters and like land, Paul Hughes has got really good boxing and he's got nice knees at the middle. He can wrestle too. He's not like clueless when it comes to wrestling. He's probably the better wrestler over Usman. I don't think Usman's like game is wrestling. He's in the game just like kickboxing from range. Usman stayed in Bellator for a reason. I don't think Usman's bad. I mean, I picked this guy every time. I mean, I'm sure you guys picked him every time too. Like, he's not bad, but I haven't really been that impressed by Usman in Bellator. Like, you got to finish people like Patricky Pitbull. Like, bro, you got to finish people like this. Like people, like, look at the submission. 69% people had him by submission over Patricky Pitbull, and you can't finish this guy. Like, premise, like, look at this one. Like, people had him by, like, bro, everyone had him by finish over that, and you still can't finish this guy. It's minus 2,200, and you can't finish premise. Like, not finishing Chablis, that's okay, right? Chablis, he's tough. He's really good. So like not finishing Chablis, he almost finished him by submission in like the later rounds. But he couldn't cinch in the submission. But like he finished Brent Henderson. I think it's he landed a high kick on Henderson, and he knocked him out after, or like club and sub. I think it was. Should be good card. I mean, at least we got some MMA action next week, right? So it should be fun. Yeah, Nathan Kelly versus Ahmed Magomedov. I don't even know who this guy is. I know he trains over there in Dagestan, but like I don't think I've ever seen this guy fight before, have I? He lost to Henry Corrales, bro. Like what, bro? That's crazy. Lost to Henry Corrales. Nathan Kelly, man, he might win this fight. Yeah, this is the guy I'm high on. Ibrahimov. He couldn't finish the last guy, like Nacho Campos. Like you should have probably finished him, but he is pretty good. He can wrestle nonstop, and he's pretty good. I'm high on Ibrahimov. Ahmad, this is the guy that I'm going to tell you guys. This guy right, where is he? This guy right here. We watched in LFA, and he's pretty good. He's got big power, and I think he's going to get a KO here. He's going to find a KO. I got to watch some tape on this guy. I haven't watched any tape on this guy though. UK, so we'll watch some tape on that later. Later, pick him or later, bro. See you later. I'm gonna be out of here soon too, guys. We've been here for 1.5 hours. So I'll see you guys. I'm probably gonna end the stream soon, and I'll see you guys later. I'll probably go live. I'm gonna go live with 1-3 MMA. For people, me and him are gonna break down this card. But I'll definitely be live in the next few days. Appreciate you guys hanging out as always, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take it easy, guys. Later.